Good evening and welcome back to Oddsparks, where we are ready to talk to the mayor and complete Tier 8. Loop. Village expansion, Tier 8 preparations, hurrah! Now everyone will have quests. No one has quests. Oh no. We'll have to finish the site though first. Let's go and do that, shall we? Which is, where is the site? Over there. That way. I'm jumping the gun thinking that we finished. No, we haven't finished yet. We're going to have to go and build the garden. Doopy 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 doop 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 doop. Ooh. It's got core seeds in it and a laboratory. Ooh. Use that. That'd be cool if we could. I need to send 10 bucks. Let's do some crafty sparks, shall we? Go. No. Throw them. Loop. Hurrah! We cannot use the arboretum. Oh, boo. That's a shame. Come on, Sparks, let's go. It would be very nice to be able to use that arboretum. Even if it had just one guy in it, would be nice, but no, we can't. Trample over your crops. Rah. The arboretums are so slow. Well, the way I'm using them is so slow. I need to expand out everything. So everybody has quests for us, which makes sense. Let's do a loop of the town, shall we? Okay, so Divine Researcher, what do you want? The Divine Researcher has collected records of 2 additional spark shrines in the deep volcanic cave and up in the glacial plateau. He'll need a sample and some materials to research and develop the recipe for the 2 new sparks. Freezing spark, burning spark, we need leaves, we need mushroom clusters, we need drill bits. Okay. Doopy doopy doo. Let's go down here. Is there a place down there that's not been yet? So, scientist. The scientist has been working on a better way to control more extreme temperatures. It'll need to be fueled, but she believes it'll be more useful and takes up less space. She needs some materials to finalize her design: the ice horn ram and lava shell horse cone. Okay, accept. You craft some storm technical decorations. Oh, yeah, blah blah blah. Thank you. And same for you. Yep, okay, that's fine. They're all the same as what they were before. It's just every time I come here, it refreshes. So, okay, let's see what the Mason sisters want. The Mason sisters are eagerly waiting for the woodsman to finish his research. They want to figure out how to smelt the copper seeds he's trying to grow. They need some materials to test their ideas. What now? We can plant copper? What is this? Mystical agriculture? You've got nothing for us at the moment. That's okay. And you apparently have something to do with copper seeds. Feeling excited over his success with cultivating the geode cluster, the woodsman wants to try growing something even stranger: copper bamboo. He requires some materials to figure out how he can make metal grow: volcanic soil and copper ore. The volcanic soil is a pain. It's a real pain. The woodsman is getting closer to to grow copper bamboo. He needs some materials to test and complete his research. Above cap copper seeds. What now? Oh, yeah, 2 quests for us. Right, okay. I was like, did we complete a quest just instantly? Strange. And Mrs. Mayor, what would you like? You would like 4,000 copper ingots and 100 ether segments. We don't know what they are. The mayor wants to expand the village to improve it. She believes that by expanding it to attract new experts and to stay and assist in learning more about the sparks, she'll need to grow. Okay, I accept. Probably do her one first, because if you look at the actual thing, Here. Boom, there you go. So yeah, that's the mayor's one is usually the top one. I don't see it here, however. So we've got a couple of things. So we've got botany 3, which is what we're on now. Botany R&D 2, cool, and then there's an unknown, which is apparently you can click on them and find out what the future holds. Nice. Okay. We have metal spark, botany alchemy, aether apple, and ancient base replica. We can put bases wherever you want them to be put. Oh, if I'd have known that was a thing, I would not have even been thinking about rebuilding the factory. That's okay. That's okay. Now I know that's there. Actually, that's fine, because then I can rebuild the town however I want to rebuild the factory. So you want to do seed smelting, and then you can extract the copper. You can sap and breed. Okay, apparently breed it in the furnace. Interesting. And a temperature regulator. Nice. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So what do we want to do first? We can make all this. We can make all this. The stellar leaves are the awkward one. Okay. How? I need volcanic soil. I need to automate volcanic soil. Okay. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I need to automate volcanic soil. We can get it from any of these things here. Okay. But it is a random chance and it's a pain. I actually I put 8 shiny geodes into a geode breaker and saw it pop out 7 copper ore and 1 volcanic soil. Not one, but you know. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me so. So yeah. And this wants obviously to be temperature 5. So it wants to be over in the high area. So the geode breaker wants to be over here. And the arboretum, where you make the geode stuff, wants to be over here. So it's a good job we have a train that travels between the two, because we're definitely going to be using that. Definitely. Okay, so how do we go about automating this? Because this we need to bring coral seeds over here. That's fine. And lava cap. The lava caps do actually require stellar seeds, stellar leaves. So the input for this is reliant on the output for it. And because the output is random, it is entirely possible that this system will just completely fail on us at some point, which is annoying, because it means you can't build something that you're guaranteed is going to work. You can't do ratios, you can't do bits pieces, because although it's random and it should be, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't always work that way. So yeah, fortunately, we don't need that many lava caps. The lava caps, there's only 1 to 4 of those, so this is fine. Right, let's build the train system. Let's build a train system first over here, shall we? So choo-choo. Let's see what we can do. Where is the train system? The train system is down below us. Down here. There's the train. Can I bring the train up here? So we're driving on the left there, so we want to come off that pole there. So can I tap off that one and bring it up here? I cannot, because of the ice. Okay. But it does look like it's possible. We just need to destroy the ice down there, which is going to be a lot of gritty sparks. I should really automate this as well, shouldn't I? We should automate these. Absolutely, we should automate those. Okay. Okay. Step back. Let's automate the handy sparks at the least. Gritty sparks I'd like to do, but let's automate handy sparks. Right. One moment, please. Right. So how do we do this? We want to build a couple of Spark workstations, but this is really awkward. This is really awkward. So I want to put in like 1 here and 1 here, and then I run out because I don't have enough Kraglin shells. So we're gonna have to fight the Mega Kraggle thing again, because we can. I probably just want to have these 2 actually doing No, I might do this way. So we're going to have 3 doing crafty sparks and 3 doing drilly sparks. Might have 4 and 2. Might have 4 and 2. Let's make this crafty sparks. I'm just thinking we could run stuff up the center, but then it's this is going to be awkward because of the spacing here. But it's okay. So we need crafty sparks, we need copper ingots, and we need aether crystals. We can do all of those things. That is not a problem at all. So, what if we were to try and figure out how to do this? Now, the problem is... So, we need 1, 2, and 3 items coming into this. Okay, so it's easy for me. We can have like a line come up the center, and that could poke into the side here, and poke into the side here, and a line come up here, and that could poke into like the second one or whatever. But I can't do that here because of the spacing. This is impossible unless we rotate them. So we do that. And then we could have a line come in the center. What I need to figure out, I think, is how to have multiple sparks on the same road. Like I need carry sparks. What have I got? What have I got? Hold on. What do we have? What do we have spark wise? Let's see here. So we've got stumpy sparks which carry 1. We have carry sparks which carry 2. And crafty sparks carry things? I assume they can. One. What do these need? 5, 3, and 1. So our stumpy sparks could easily carry the aether crystals. That won't be a problem because they only need 1 of them. Okay. Also, let's 3.5 a minute. We can do 3.5 minutes. So we need 5, 10, 15 and a half. We need 20 a minute, 20 of those a minute. So we would have to have something bring those up and the copper ingots up. Now I can't use the hoarding sparks. Can I do it this way? So, theory time. What if I did something like this? And I just put the hoarding sparks down. That would still work. And the hoarding sparks would run this way. They'd run up here. They'd turn around. They'd come down here. They'd get to here. And because they're traveling this way, they always turn right, remember? So they turn right. Okay. In fact, what we do would be... and we'd have a filter in here saying, hey, you can only come down here if you're empty. If you've got something, carry on going around the loop until you get rid of it. That might not work. Because then my thought would be we do this and then we'd have a guy that does this. Again, shall we? Oh, there you go. And we go off to pick up craft sparks in one box, off pick up copper ingots in another, and aether in the other one. But what might happen is that all of them might get aether, because that's the one that's not used the most. If there was all equal numbers, this would work fine, but because they're not, it won't work that way. So no, I need multiple sparks on the same line, doing a loop like this. Walking on the outside, on the right side. So they feed this one first, then that one, then this one, then that one, which is not ideal, but that's fine. So they'd all want to turn right here. So what I'd have to do is I've not done this before. I've not done what I'm attempting to do here before. I've seen it. I've seen the way they do things. So we do like this. And we have a spark filter, which is here. Boom, boom. Okay. And then you would be for, say, Stumpy Sparks. And there would be a box down here which would contain the Aether Crystals. You would be for Carry Sparks, which would be for the Crafty Sparks, the carry. And then another one would be for Copper Ingots. The problem is the amount I'd need of them, because we don't have another spark that can carry loads of stuff other than the Holy Sparks. Nothing else has the capacity, so you've got one. The Puffer Spark has 2. Your 2 carry. The Puffer Spark has a 2 carry rate. We have some of these up here, don't we? I'm making some. Give me Puffer Sparks. Train. I couldn't actually go anywhere because these carriages aren't technically with you, are they? I don't even know why I put these in here. I don't even know why I put those in there. Really don't know why I did that. What was I thinking when I did that? What was I thinking when I did that? Surprised me if I wasn't. Do that. Let's move you. Where's your connection? Uh-oh. Hold on. You had a Puffer Spark in you. I assume you connected like this guy, or... Yes. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So Puffer and Charcoal. Puffer goes this way. But ends up here. There's no point in putting carriages in here. That's not needed, is it? So, although maybe it is, because I don't know, or maybe I've messed that all up now. Who knows? Anyway, we have some Puffer Sparks here, so this is fine. This is fine. So yeah, so then this would be Carry Sparks, which I don't have on me. That's okay though, because we're making them just over here, aren't we? Come down here through the place where we're making all the sparky things, and I can grab you. Grab you. So you're making Crafty Sparks, which I don't know how to tap off of this. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We'll just do an end here and put another storage here, and then run it off somewhere. So yeah. Okay. They're going to have to be run by path all the way around, aren't they? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. So you can do that, and then you will be, say, those, and you will be Puffer Sparks. So I'm going to drop 20 stone on the floor, and then I'm going to throw a Puffer Spark onto here. I have no stone on me, okay? I have no stone on me. If I call you back, you give me 1 stone. So you don't carry 2. You only carry 1. You are, however, a different spark that is a small spark and can do things. I could use the rocky sparks as well, could we have those, but you are, yeah. So I guess the 2 capacity with the Puffer Spark is they can carry one and then carry air or whatever. You know, they can suck stuff in for the bags. So it still doesn't really answer the question of how I'm going to get 4 copper ingots going here at once. I'd love to use the hauling box, but then I need 3 separate roads, which isn't going to work. Can you paint? Can you paint sparks? I don't think so. I don't think you can paint sparks. I don't know. I don't know how to paint things. How do you paint things? How does one paint things? So to answer the earlier question, yes, I did need the working here. I just ran back over here thinking we put paintbrush sparks on here, and we did not. But they the train just drove straight through without a station. The train just drove straight through. So okay, I need to go and find some paintbrush sparks. And very conveniently, we have 10 arty sparks and some blue paint. So it says in the description to the arty sparks, a special spark that can colour buildings and more with paint. So I don't think I can paint other sparks with them. But, you know, we have to try these things. We have to try these things. Everyone already knows the answer to this, whether it's going to work or not for us. So I need a paint bucket, don't I? How do I do a paint bucket? Use my arty sparks. Okay. Oh, I just cancelled that. That's fine. Let's map menu. Where is it? Nope, I don't know how to get those up anymore. Okay, let's throw the paint in there. Bloop. Nice. So if I throw a spark in here, it comes out with blue. Okay. Let's okay. And then I have to throw him at something else, don't I? Can I throw you at another spark? That is the question. Wasn't what I wanted. Come back. You painted the road. No, you don't get it. Okay, you painted the road. I don't know what that... No. Okay. No. Right. So this is not doing the thing I want to do. That's okay. That's okay. What I was thinking was that maybe I could paint the sparks, and then we could have a filter of a blue spark go this way, a red spark goes that way. So that's also not going to work. Back to the drawing board. Okay, so newsflash to many people that probably you all realise this already. I'm an idiot. I've been trying to figure this all out. I've been trying to do things, trying to put things in here, and trying to, you know, be like, so I need to make this work here, and then if I put in holy sparks, that won't work because they can't be moving forward and backwards here, and then I was like, maybe I'll use some special logic to do things and have these shafts only open and close depending on what these guys need. And then I realised I don't need to do any of that. I could literally have 3 sparks on here delivering stuff, and it just would not be optimal. It would just be slow. And that doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. It doesn't. These are for our usage. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I don't know what I've been thinking here. I don't know what I'm doing here. So yeah. Okay. So we're not going to bother with that. What we're going to do instead is we're just going to run this at suboptimal speeds and let it go. Basically, that's the plan. You can go up there now, but so I'm going to throw Stumpy Sparks, Carry Sparks, and Rocky Sparks on here, and whoever takes or whatever, doesn't matter. The Carry Sparks will do the crafty because it's the most. So, yeah. And that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So what we need to do is we need to bring over ether and copper. Now, copper is being made here, and all these copper trains have kind of come to a halt. So I probably need to put in a train that picks up copper. There. What is this train doing? With its weird loop that I did not set correctly. Right, this is for wood. Okay. Could I possibly steal this train and also make it for copper? Could we have copper right here? Could we do that? I think we could. And we will. And we will. Let's remove that. Remove that. 3, yeah, 3 wasn't it? Then get rid of these because this is all in this must be a very old thing. So that like that. Nope, not like that. Like that. There we go. Okay. Also not like that. No, this wants to be over one more here, doesn't it? Oh, so that's why I probably did that, because I messed up the train on that one there. That's okay. That's okay. So let's copy the station and put the station there. Why not? Let's put the loading platform there and there, like that. You come up to here. Another box in here. Okay, so then you will have a spark there and a spark there. Right, bum, bum, bum. Okay, you move up to there, dump into that one, and then you grab and you can fill 2 carriages, so that'll be fine. Okay, build another line there. This one will come out next to that one there. It's a little bit wiggly woggly. That's fine. Doesn't matter. You also want to be a copper train now, don't you? So let's grab a copper ingot or 2. Copper ingot there. Build me a train worthy of somewhere. 2 carriages on the back of it. You will be a copper nugget train, and you can have a spark for that, and you can have that. Well, and this wants to be into loading mode. Loading mode. Oh. Are you in loading mode? Right, in loading mode. Awesome. Okay. And then you will rejoin the track here. We'll travel down. And then we need to build a station here somewhere to drop off multiple things. Two things. We need aether crystals and we need copper. Okay, copper is in place, but time has got away from me here. So we're making the aether crystals here. There is a train station nearby here, which we could also tap into to do that, which would put it on the main big loop coming around, which means we'd have to come off this side, which is doable. Very, very doable here. One thing I didn't look at very quickly is you also require aether crystals. Okay, so we need to bring those in and drill bits. Right, so this might become a drill bit one instead. So instead of you feeding us to this one here, you will have to feed up to one up here for this guy. And then the aether crystals are going to feed into here and something else. So we might run that off the top line there. So, okay, we'll do that next time. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Lots of can we, can't we in this episode, but we can, and we will, and we shall. So, okie dokie. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.